Hello, welcome to Spirit Cocktails. I'm your host, Pierre. Today we begin a whole 6-part cocktail series split into 2 different weeks, designed by Kenneth that's based off the Destiny video game series, which is very popular. I unfortunately haven't played it. I've been wanting to play it, so I don't know too much about the moves or the characters, but if you actually go into the description, I copied and pasted his entire description he has for the cocktail, which also explains the move pretty well, so you have an idea what the heck it even does. But this one is actually a Titan's move called the Fist of Havoc. And it's going to have some havoc on you, but it's going to have a lot of sweet elements. But this Everclear, have you ever smelled Everclear? Which I'm almost out of too. It smells like pure rubbing alcohol. There's no smell. And the funny thing about this stuff, you could take this, add, like say, make a 50-50 blend, which will take the water or take the alcohol content and cut it in half, because this is almost 100% alcohol. So you're going to get it down to maybe 50, or like 45 or maybe 40 proof, which is basically your amount for your actual standard vodkas and moonshines. You can get down to that, and guarantee you still won't have any flavor, because this stuff is so damn potent. It's insane. But this, I'm hoping, will be balanced out very well by the sweet Peach Schnapps, and you have the the Mountain Dew voltage. He originally wanted me to use whiteout from Mountain Dew, but can't find it anymore. So, to the best of my knowledge, they stopped making for a season. That seems like it's more of a winter Mountain Dew, so maybe you can't find it. So I got the Smirnoff Ice. It's still the cold concept. It's basically the same exact consistency and color you get from the whiteout, but it's a little bit more of a sweeter in-your-face flavor. So it changes around slightly, but not a lot. And I did check on them to see if I could use that, since I can't find whiteout nowhere. I might have a bottle in my fridge that's been sitting there for 2 years, because I haven't drank it yet. But I'm not about to drink a 2-year-old bottle of soda. So we'll make it this way. So it's going to have a lot of flavor. It's going to have a lot of sweet notes, because yeah, Peach Schnapps is really, really sweet. But it's going to burn. I have probably just enough to do this cocktail, but that's it. I was using a ½ ounce of Everclear. But you think of it, it's only half, a half, 3/4, and an ounce and a half. So it's not a lot mix going in there to help counteract that. So it's going to be probably a little bit of a burn, but we'll find out. Show you how this is made. First thing you want to do, take the ½ ounce of your Everclear, which I'm hoping I have. I have exactly a ½ ounce. I couldn't have made that better myself. And then you want to take ½ ounce of your Peach Schnapps. You know what? It's empty. No need to keep it. Then it says about 3/4 of an ounce of your Mountain Dew voltage. And for those of you who don't know what the voltage is, it's charged with raspberry, citrus flavor, and ginseng. So if you can't find this, maybe use Mountain Dew and a little bit of UV vodka or UV blue. The UV blue will kind of give you the same flavor, but also add maybe a little blue curacao or maybe a couple drops of food coloring to get a darker color like that. But most places have these. I find these in Wawa's. It's the easiest place to find them. But you take about 3/4 of an ounce of that. Then you're taking your 1.5 ounces of originally whiteout, which you can't find anymore. Maybe in the wintertime I can make this again. But in this case, Smirnoff Ice. Then you want to give it a stir. Guaranteed a lot of that Everclear. If you don't mix this, it's going to float to the top, and you're going to get that first hit of Everclear right off the bat if you don't mix it. So carefully stir it because you don't want to be wearing it. That should be good. There you have it. The Destiny Titans Vista Havoc cocktail. Created by Kenneth Rathburn. You gotta see some of the cocktails he makes. He makes pretty good cocktails. Now this, he said he didn't actually make it yet. He designed it. Because most of my cocktails I make, I design and then I make. And every time I design and make it, it's intense flavor. It's good. It's one of the best cocktails I can make. Just like the one I made last week. Well, not last week, based on Sunday. The Elsa cocktail. Phenomenal flavor. But, see how this one tastes. It's unique. Because the first thing I'm getting is Peach Schnapps. Like, right off the bat, that Peach Schnapps. Then you're getting the bit of raspberry, different tart flavors from the Mountain Dew. And you're also getting the citrus from the Smirnoff Ice. But it calms it down so well. Because you're getting that sudden hit of sweet flavors. But then after the sweet flavors subside, all that's left is alcohol. So then you start getting notes of the Everclear. The Everclear starts to stand out. So you're getting initial hit with sweet tart flavors. And then you're getting the burn of the corn liquor. So it's definitely has some potency in it. But it's hidden very well, considering the fact that it has Everclear. Some places in California, I believe, Everclear is like maybe 75% alcohol, which is basically 151 proof. Here it is 195 proof alcohol, which means basically 95% alcohol. So it's basically the most legal amount of alcohol you can sell. Because I believe at the most, maybe 99%. You can't go 200% alcohol, because if you do that, that's just flat out illegal. But this, it's good. It's very flavorful. The Peach Schnapps definitely helps that balance of flavor out really well, because it blends really well with the raspberry tartness, and then you get that citrus notes in there. And as I said, the Peach Schnapps is a saving grace of this cocktail, because that, in my opinion, that is the one thing that's calming down that Everclear extremely well. The point that it's almost not even there. But it is Everclear still, and this will hit you. This will have a bit of Fist of Havoc on you in the end. But let me know what you guys think. Be sure to check out the next 2 cocktails we had this week, because that's the first part of the 6-part series, or 6 cocktail series we have going for Destiny from him. Next week we're going to have the last 3. So we have 2 cocktails, and you have the shooter, and same thing next week. So this is interesting, because some of the ones he made actually have challenges. This one doesn't have a challenge, but a couple of ones I'll explain later had challenges, and it's definitely worth looking into. But let me know what you guys think. Be sure to like us on Facebook, Conspiracy Cocktails, subscribe to our channel, do what Kenneth did, and submit your cocktails. Bring me up in chat, and just, if you have ideas, just hit me up, and then maybe we can work something out together as far as different cocktails. But as always, submit them, and have fun with it. As always, drink responsibly.